let me just give y'all a little bit of an update, just a real quick cliff note. So Joy Taylor, Hall of Fame brother, all right, came from Miami, was married, according to the lawsuit. I'm gonna just say, speaking from the lawsuit, moved from Miami over to California in order to be on this show or to be a part of Fox Sports. Her husband, that she was married to at the time, was still back in Miami. She allegedly was sleeping with the head of vice president of content over at Fox Sports, who was a white guy named Charlie Dixon. Charlie Dixon ultimately recommended her to be a part of and do a read for, Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp show Undisputed at the time, which wound up being a hit show and making billions of dollars in revenue every year. Um, Skip Bayless didn't necessarily want her because he was the person that was in charge of what happened with his show, but Charlie Dixon still recommended her. Her hairstylist said that she was sleeping with him, and then she also was sleeping with the guy that was going to be a part of another show that she wanted to be in a part of called Speak, and his name was Emmanuel Acho. The lady also said that she was getting hit on by different guys like the Charlie Dixon, the vice president guy, and Joy Taylor was like, "Girl, stop complaining and go with it," or whatever, so on and so forth. So, Joy Taylor is being called a hypocrite and that she's had a bad attitude, and a lot of guys didn't necessarily care for her takes, but she's always paraded around like she worked twice as hard to be in men's spaces
And
on these sports shows and stuff.
that's the worst part of it, because she has like a show specifically about her, all the stuff that she did to get here.
Yeah.
And if one of the shows had LaShawn McCoy on it, that nigga didn't believe a word coming out of her mouth. That nigga said, "You lying bitch." And he just sat back and looked at her ass.
What's the lawsuit for? Who
Well,
has
the
the
lawsuit
lawsuit?
is from the hairstylist that she sued Fox. She sued Skip Bayless for inappropriately, petitioning her for sex and offering 1.5 million. We're gonna get to that. She kind of sort of is named Joy Taylor in the lawsuit also, and saying that basically she ignored her pleas as a person that had power and was also telling her to go with it, such as like grooming her for, continuing to be a part of the streets as far as the freak offs that was happening at Fox Sports, all of that type of stuff. So, she's basically being accused of participating in, her downfall, and ultimately, because she was doing her hair and Skip Bayless's hair too. Right. So
What did Joy say?
I'm gonna put her
she ain't
when I
said
put
nothing.
I'm gonna put her when I
Oh,
put
she's been
everywhere else.
quiet.
Like, why now? Like what made you come out now? Were you just
Yeah.
did you look at your bank account and was like, "The guy needs some money, go drop that lawsuit, my nigga"?
Yes, because she was a single mother of a boy. She
But
was a
like,
single mother of a boy.
why not last year? Like, why now, ma'am?
I don't know. I guess she's seen, what I think it is? I think is that she's seen all of this other opportunity from all of these women as catching the bag from saying that guys did something. And regardless of whether it was true or not, she decided that she wanted to capitalize
Man,
from it.
I think this is probably horrible because it's women, and like I think there's like a lot of harmless stuff that you can put in a lawsuit to make it bigger than what it is.
Probably.
Like even Jason Whitlock said, like it could have been like a flippant comment. That nigga didn't legit offer her $1.5 million.
I don't believe that either. But
that
we're gonna
nigga
get
was
to that. We're gonna hold on. Let's
okay.
let's not get to that part. We're gonna hold off on that part. I know Molly have thoughts
I
because
offer
you was on
Molly
the panel last night.
2.5. Nigga, move to Oklahoma. I got you.
Molly was on the panel
You got
last
Cash
night.
App.
What do you think about Joy Taylor kind of moving and shaking and using what she got to get what she want?
I don't think it was right. I really don't think it was right if it happened because she was married, and then it just puts us women back. We can't be
50
I'm trying to think of
years.
how to say it.
You're
Yeah,
right.
it set us back because it's like
Especially in that
we want to
perspective.
say we're so capable of doing all these things, but it seems like all we're capable of doing is opening our legs. So
Let me ask you a question, Molly. Do you see a woman in a high position, let's say, for example, like a Joy Taylor, without the accusations? Let's take a Molly Kieran,
Molly
right?
Carum.
I don't know if you know who Molly is, but
No,
Molly
nigga.
is the
Stephen A been in
moderator.
them guts, nigga.
Well, Molly, I think, was talking to Jalen Rose at one point, I think,
They were
right?
married.
See what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
No, they was engaged.
No, they was married. And they got
Was
divorced.
they married?
Yeah,
But I mean that very much feeds into it though, because why would they get into a relationship in the first place, regardless of whether they got married or not?
Mm-hmm. And then they was on the show together after they got divorced. That shit was kind of awkward.
But here's the thing, though. Do we see a woman in these higher positions? And do any of us at any point don't think that she slept with somebody to get there?
Nope.
At this point, I'm wondering who actually put in the hard work, or did all of y'all just sleep y'all way to the top? Because we got people like
The old
Kamala.
booger wolves put in the hard work. If she ugly, if she like a 6 or below, nigga,
I don't think so. I think the Booger Wolves is busting it open for real too.
No, nigga, she went to school, nigga. She was in the trenches. If she a 6 and below, then
you will be surprised.
Well, that cop lady who was getting paid overtime for opening her legs. Like, I'm just so tired of these legs.
Which one? It was like
I'm
3
tired
of
of
them.
them. I'm tired of it. I
The
think
NYPD
so.
cop girl that was getting $400,000 in overtime.
I'm sick of them.
Yeah, I did see the new recent report that said it was like a bunch of them.
God, that's a bunch of money.
But blame all men. Believe all women.
That's an expensive vagina. God, dog.
Sheesh.
But I mean, you know what? I mean, people, I understand, just in full transparency, I understand how people perceive stuff all the time too, right? I embrace it. I embrace it 100%. I know that people are automatically, from the very beginning, Anton must be fucking cute. And so we just be like, let them think what they want to think. Never touched her a day in my life. Literally, but because of the perception and because of the marketing opportunity, we don't say shit. We just be like, cool. Rita and Q be hanging out, they cool and all of that. Then Anton and Mika must be fucking.
Yeah.
Everybody
was mad about that. Everybody was mad about you and Mika. I'm like, what are y'all on? So weird.
But they automatically, and it's funny because even with Mika, we did a live stream in person. Rita was sitting right there. And even on the live stream, Rita came up and gave Mika a hug.
She
but
did.
But because I know that is the sentiment of what happens in anybody that's in power, we just go ahead and just be like, let them think what they want to think. We cool with it. It just brings more visibility to us.
Mm-hmm.
We feed into it. Matter of fact,
niggas is messy.
I mean, why not?
And people are gonna talk and assume things regardless. So
the point is that the point that I'm making is that I think that anybody that's in a position of power, and then any woman that has even a remote look to them, is automatically going to be questioned. It's gonna be y'all gonna be questioned no matter what. If you are halfway cute, you are going to be questioned. No matter how big the platform, no matter how small the platform, you're going to be questioned.
True.
It is what it is. It's just a part of the game now. The Joy Taylors, in my opinion, has fucked it up for y'all.
I think this probably should wake some women up. It has to start being some consequences. I'm just so tired of these women with these civil cases.
Consequences for which one?
Trying to get some money.
What?
I mean, but that's the nature of a woman, though, right?
There ain't no consequences for no women.
No, that's my point. There are no consequences
for no women.
Exactly, and that's the problem.
Molly, I was over on another platform today. I'm not gonna even say the name. He probably got it anyway. He probably in the chat. I'm not gonna say his name.
No, you ain't gotta say the name.
All he was doing was blaming the men. I couldn't believe it.
That's normal. I think that those guys pander. You know those guys.
It's just like, yo, like we expect women to just be like, no, hold on, wait, we ain't gonna talk about the women. But when men do it, it's a totally different sentiment.
Listen, it don't matter how long you go.
Crazy weird.
Never having an accusation, never having a complaint about you, no matter what. If you are a guy in a position of power, at some point they're going to accuse you of doing it. If you are a woman that has any look to you, at some point they're gonna pay it. They're gonna be like, it's the reason why he like you. By
True.
default, it just comes with the game. And so now I don't even look at it as a bad thing, to be honest with you. I know Molly get bothered by it. Molly is saying, no, I don't like it. I think it's a bad thing. I don't. Because it's been
The
happening
Me
since
Too
the beginning.
movement.
No, not the fault. That's a whole nother conversation, and we're gonna get to that. I'm talking about women that sleep with guys that's in a position of power. They just come. I just think it come with the game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Carrie
so
Mae-
men just need to move smarter
The main thing is though,
because
like
it's not gonna stop.
the main thing is though is like I would say at least have some talent though. Have some
For
talent.
what? What?
Have some talent.
Their talent is laying on their back.
In this situation, you gotta be on screen, you gotta know stuff. And to me personally, it's only a couple women that I've seen that really kill it. Like it's rare. So I always think like, yo, they fucking somebody. That's what I'm always thinking anyway.
So let's flip this then.
You
right?
mean? Oh, go ahead.
No. Let's flip it. Is it some spaces that women will just never ever be able to be in the men's space? I'll give you an example. I like Gil's Arena, right? I think that Gil's Arena is a great product. They put on a phenomenal product as far as a new type of sports show. Do I take any woman that sits on Gil's Arena? I don't care if she played in the WNBA or not. Do I take any of them serious? And do we give a fuck about whether they're on a platform or not? We want to see Nick Young. We want to see Rashad crash out. We want to see Gil say some wild shit. We want to see Brandon Jennings say some other shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't even name one of the women that's been on the platform on a regular basis.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. But on the flip side, why I say have some talent, because when you go over to it is what it is, Stats knows what the fuck she's talking about. She knows what she's talking about.
Do we care?
I do.
Listen, you can swap out any one of these women on any one of these platforms and we wouldn't miss a beat.
Oh, don't do Stats like that.
As cool as she is, you can swap out any one of these women on any of these platforms as far as men's spaces, and we would not give a fuck. We gonna still watch it. Now, if you swap out Nick Young, or you get rid of Gil, or you get rid of Stephen A. Smith or Shannon Sharp, or you get rid of any of those people, we gonna be like, what? Wait a minute, the dynamic is changing. We don't give a fuck about whether or not one of these women gets swapped out.
Oh, shit.
Honest to God, what woman can you think of outside of maybe a Rachel Nichols? Outside of maybe like a Rachel Nichols, can you think of that is impactful and that we would miss them if they was gone for a week? We would notice that they was gone.
Well, before, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. What's her name that used to do the show with Marcellus Wiley? I used to love her, man. The blonde chick, man.
You don't even know her name.
I can't remember. But yeah, you know I got a bad memory.
That's my point.
I got a bad memory.
What's her? No, we know the Marcellus Wiley. You was able to say Marcellus Wiley.
Yeah, but I followed his football career.
Who's the woman?
Oh, I forgot her name, man. Man, come on, don't do that.
What's her name?
I forgot. It's
exactly my point. You proving my point.
Damn it, she got the.
What she got? Her. She got big jugs, Slimmy?
No. She no.
Her name is Michelle Beadle.
Thank you. Yes.
That's sad.
Yes.
That's sad.
No, man, I just got a bad memory. Michelle
That
Beadle.
means unless you are exceptionally an anomaly, then you shouldn't be in men's spaces.
No, she dope though, bro. She dope. Michelle Beadle is dope.
Listen. You didn't even know her name, Slimmy.
Oh, don't do that, man.
You didn't even know her name, Slimmy.
Think of her name.
You didn't know. The only reason that we want women in men's spaces is for eye candy. That's it.
That's why they got Jamel Hill up out of there, because she ugly.
That's
no, that's a fact. And she annoying as fuck.
They said we can't have no booger wolves around us. We can get you on the side of there.
She ain't really all that ugly. She just got a weird shaped head. Her head shaped weird as fuck.
Oh,
And she always got them fucking raggedy ass braids in, man.
Them motherfuckers do be old, nigga. Shit.
Oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy.
They should have
The
been taking
only
care of her.
reason that we want women in men's spaces, for example, and it's only certain spaces like sports, is for the eye candy. That's it. That's it.
Molly Karam doing her thing, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, get the fuck out of here, Quentin. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't no way in the world you gonna sit here and say of all of the women that you can name, I would say that Molly is probably at the bottom.
She right next to Joy, nigga. She's like
at the bottom.
You know what what's weird about this? Like no one, like Jay-Z, as soon as somebody put allegation on his name, lawyer, boom, statement. Nigga, we ain't heard nothing from none of these niggas.
Nope. And not only that, Jason Whitlock pointed it out earlier today when he said that Molly started covering up more. Since the allegations came out, she covering up her jugs more.
Yeah, they probably said something to her like, "Hey, we ain't having that over here."
Why not? That's the reason why people was watching her and looking at her in the first place. What y'all thought that they was watching her for her sports takes?
Hell no, I don't even
see your car is stupid as hell. He said out there, I'm not talking about that Molly, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
No, we talking about Molly Karam on
ESPN. How are they not able to keep up with that?
Because a lot of guys don't watch sports the way that they say that they do.
This nigga got offended for her, nigga. Ridiculous.
Thank you, Yakar.
Well, wait a minute, but that then leads me to my next point. Do we simp out for women?
Yep.
Is it 100%? No matter how much we advocate for equal, is it always going to be a double standard? And whose fault is it that women get a benefit of the doubt in the fact that Joy Taylor is still on TV?
Niggas is gonna throw shade. My homeboy, shout out to Roland, he told me a story today. We knew this chick at the gym, and she's gonna put him out at the workplace. But his interviewer was a dude he went to school with, and he didn't get the job. And you know why he didn't get the job? Because he said he didn't want my nigga Roland coming up there and taking all his workplace bitches.
See what I'm saying?
It's like politics.